Hey folks, this is Eric Lima, and you're watching the 412th episode of my YouTube show, The People's Lima. How's everyone doing out there? Hope you all having a wonderful, wonderful day, no matter where you are, where you're at, and what you're doing. All right, and no matter who you are as well. I think it's very important that you look on the the inward person, not the outward. Well, today, before we get started here, I wanted to give a little gaming tip for all you video games out there, especially those who own the American version of the Sega Saturn. You want to play imported Japanese games on the thing, right? And you have the ability to do so. I do not recommend this. When I first bought my first Sega Saturn a few years ago, one of the guys from Games to Gold said that if I have this, it will be able to work on Japanese games. I tried it; it didn't work, but it's a CD plus. That's why it's for only the CD music. That's about it. So that's the only thing that works. So it only works on this with the music on here and the sound effects. So that if you want to play Japanese Sega Saturn games, this is useless, unfortunately, unless you want to like music so much. I tried this, but this is for the Japanese Sega Saturn only, and I figured it would work on that, but unfortunately it does not. So that will be this is also useless. I bought it with this, and but it's good for a collector's item though. However, so I'll leave that in there. But if you do, I recommend the Action Replay, and with this thing. Action Replay Plus. This works so perfect. This is perfect. All right. You want to play Japanese PlayStation Sega Saturn games on here? This is a must-have. It's a rarity you get one of these things. So if you see them on Amazon or eBay, I suggest you get on it. You get this thing if you want to play, or else you're gonna be missing out all the fun. And as you saw in my yesterday's episode of the show, I played some X-Men versus Street Fighter, which took me a few matches, but I finally beat the game on console, and I beat the game in the arcade. So that's pretty good. So it's a must. It's a must get the Action Replay Plus. You want to know what the box looks like? Let me just. It's suitable for the Sega Saturn. This is the thing you want to get. Action Replay build in near 100 game codes, saving the new game codes. 4M memory card, 1M, 4M expansion RAM card. Allow US, Japanese, and European games to be run on all versions of the Sega Saturn. That's the thing right here. All version of the Sega Saturn. All of them, So you want to play Japanese games on your Sega Saturn? This is it. Especially you want to play X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Street Fighter, because the PlayStation version does not switch fighters, does not give you the ability to switch fighters due to the lag time and load time and everything else. But however, the Sega Saturn does. I recommend picking it up. So that's what it is. Okay, another thing I want to talk about today, and I just checked this out on Facebook. The DeflateGate scandals, has been going on. There's a ironically, something going on with in the court battle between Brady and the NFL and all that, and we have 3 judges. A local kid in Massachusetts, junior high schooler, did a science project on the PSI of footballs, DeflateGate, and whatnot, and proved the Patriots' innocence. Which is, I think, but here's the ironic part about this whole thing. You want to guess who the kid's last name is? Goodell. Could you believe it? A Goodell helping out the New England Patriots. I don't think he's related to Roger Goodell, but if he is, he'll be very interesting and awkward at the dinner table on Thanksgiving. Would you believe that? It could be, or a summer picnic, or even a family reunion. You never know. Things could get really awkward. Goodell versus Goodell. Imagine that. His first name is Ben, by the way. Ben Goodell, proving Roger Goodell wrong. There's something fishy in that NFL office. Everybody's whining, complaining about the Patriots winning. And took former Jets players who hold a grudge against Belichick since Spygate to try to knock out the Patriots, trying to not take away their best weapon in Brady. Typical. It's like little kids, little children, It's not high school anymore, NFL front office. Why don't you get your stuff together, man up, say that okay, we were wrong, Brady was right. We'll let this whole thing slide, and be done with it, and deal with the other issues. But no, Roger Goodell. Oh, I got money, I got power. I'm gonna think stupid. That's what it is, you know. And Roger Goodell, you're pathetic, man. Why don't you just give it a rest, Roger Goodell. Give it a rest, man. You lost, okay? Give it up already, all right? And you know what? You want to hate, and all the other Patriot haters want to hate on the Patriots. Fine. You're about as relevant as this thing, okay? That's how bad it is, okay? You Patriot haters out there, you're irrelevant as this thing, all right? All right, this thing is just irrelevant, all right? You're just about irrelevant as this, you know? That's bad. That's bad, okay? So, like I said, it's going to be funny. If he is related to Goodell, I'll be like, oh, we're in trouble here, you know? So, well, that's all the time we have on the show. I'm going to try to get out. My sister is here. Hopefully she didn't block me in again. If she does, I'm going to have to find another way out. Well, I think I'm going to go to Galleria either today or tomorrow. You know, it's going to be, like I said, we're halfway through this week, and it'll be only a matter of time next week I'll go back to work. So, and then my next vacation coming up will be on Easter. We'll see what happens. All right. Y'all have a wonderful day. And to my family, relatives, and friends, keep it homey fresh. To all others out there, smile, make a difference, be cool, be level-headed, and be creative, and be inspirational. All right. See ya.